What's up, all my movie-loving maniacs? This is your boy Bankful B of the Lassiter Factor, and I've decided to try something new where every Sunday, Monday at the latest, where I stop and give you a quick review of some of the things I watched throughout the week. Now, it's not going to be everything I watched throughout the week. Those videos, they will get longer videos, but for the ones that I really don't feel like doing longer videos of, I thought I still want to give you my quick thoughts on some of them, So for this week, I am going to give you the 3 movies that I watched this week that I want to give you a quick rundown of, so let's review. First up is The Bike Riders, which I gave the thumbs up emoji to. Now, I remember this came out back in June, and it was a movie that was on my radar, but kind of flew under my radar because this is one of those movies that I didn't feel like spending money to go to the theater to go see, but everybody was talking so good about it, so that's why it stayed on my radar. But The Bike Riders, I do like a movie that focuses on bike culture, and in this case, it was focused on like the late 60s, early 70s, and I thought Austin Butler, Tom Hardy, and Jodie Comer, they all gave excellent performances, but I didn't expect Jodie Comer to be the center of the story because she's the main one giving interviews and recounting everything that happened throughout the stories. But I think what I appreciated this movie a lot more is just the aspect of, how something started out with pure intentions, but then more people started coming in and more personalities started coming in and influencing everything, and it all just goes down. And it ultimately changes you, either for better or worse, but there were some casualties involved. And we even see through this other guy of how this biker gang has influenced other people and for the worst. But I give it the thumbs up emoji because I did feel the movie was a bit slow at times, but I did like the energy and vibe that the movie had. Plus, another negative I will give this movie is just how it jumps with the passage of time. It was like one moment we're here, then the next one we're like, wait a minute, how did we get here? And then it goes back and forth, and I just wish the movie was just a little bit more cohesive in that regard. Next up is Suze, which I give the thumbs up emoji, and this movie was on my radar mainly because of Michaela Watson, because I think the first time I saw her was in that parody of dang, I'm forgetting his name. Paint, which is a parody of Bob Ross, that movie with Owen Wilson, but I just remember seeing her in that movie, and then I started to remember other things I've seen her in, and so when I saw the trailer for this movie, I was like, huh. But I also like the premise in which this mother, in which her daughter goes off to college, and her boyfriend, which her daughter broke up with him, but he still hung up on her, and he's mentally not right, and so she's basically forced into watching over him, but at the same time, the two of them are connected because she's going through a divorce, he's going through a breakup, and then she coming to realize how much of a piece of shit her daughter is, and how much her daughter doesn't appreciate her. I just enjoy watching two people at particularly low points in their life speak life into each other and care for one another, and eventually finding a new lease on life within one another. But at the same time, they don't make it too weird, though there is a weird moment within the movie that is like, huh. But Michaela Watson, she is excellent in the movie and also funny. Charlie Gillespie, I wonder what he does next because he was also both hilarious and great in this movie. And that's why I give Suze the thumbs up emoji. And finally, in fact, at the time when I'm making this video, last night I went over to a coworker's house and we all watched The Devil's Advocate I watched it for the first time. I had never seen this movie, but it's a movie I've always heard about. It has Keanu Reeves, Al Pacino, but I didn't expect the other actors that was in this movie, such as Charlize Theron, Delroy Lindo, Heather Matarazzo, who I just watched as Lily in The Princess Diaries 2, Connie Nielsen in one of her earliest roles, Craig T. Nelson, who plays the voice of Mr. Incredible. But anyways, it's one of those movies that's kind of like a choral drama, but also has some fantastical elements to it. And that's one aspect of the movie I always heard about. But what I didn't expect is for Al Pacino to lose his fucking mind as the devil in this movie. And then Charlize Theron losing her fucking mind because she's seeing shit and then she's trying to tell Keanu. He's like, dude, the effects in this movie are definitely dated, for sure. But I do like the themes within this movie. In fact, I like all the religious undertones about, how his mother, she's in the church and basically he's with God, but then the devil's trying to tempt him and doing all these things. And it does turn out that, and spoiler alert, but this is the section within the movie that kind of didn't sit well with me, is that he is the son of the devil and then trying to force him to have sex with his sister and his dad in the room watching. I'm like, who wrote this shit? That's where the movie kind of fell off for me, but I did like all his speeches and all the things within the movie. In fact, he says in the movie, vanity is my favorite sin, and yeah, some of us do tend to fall to vanity. And I also like his analogy about how God gives us free will, but there are still certain boundaries. And how you feel about that, that's on you, but he has a point, but at the same time, aside from all the incel stuff, I did enjoy the things that were presented within this movie, and I probably won't watch it again unless I'm watching it with somebody. But yeah, this is one of those movies that's probably gonna sit with me for a good minute. But overall, I give The Devil's Advocate the thumbs up emoji. But that's my weekly rundown. But be on the lookout for 3 videos this week. Blink Twice, Collateral, which is celebrating its 20th anniversary, and LA's Finest. I will have more in-depth reviews on all 3 of those coming at you real soon. But that's it for today. Let me know what you think about the 3 movies I just talked about in the comment section below. This is your boy Bangful B of the Lassiter Factor. Stay safe, wash your hands, peace.